What's up guys, Jake here. Today I wanted to talk about something that I don't really see people talk about often enough, and that is the concept of gender euphoria. Now, most people close to the trans community will understand what gender dysphoria is, but many people, even trans people themselves, have not heard of the term gender euphoria. Gender dysphoria is a negative feeling experienced by most trans people. This is when your gender identity leads to you feeling negatively about your physical body. Although dysphoria can span across lots of different areas of your life. This can be how you're viewed in public, the words that people use for you, or just other little things that make you feel bad and is related to your gender. Now, gender euphoria is kind of the opposite of gender dysphoria. It's basically a euphoric feeling related to your gender, and this can be sparked by anything. A few examples of when I've personally felt gender euphoria is one of the first few times I shaved after going on testosterone, and I looked down in the sink and there were loads of long black hairs that had come from my face. That was a euphoric feeling. Most recently, after I went to my local Pride, I went with a group of friends into Primark, and some of them went upstairs to the guys section, and I was like, nah, it's all boring up there. And hung around in the girls section with a couple of other people, and we were all just like looking at girls' clothes and like holding them up and seeing if they'd look good, and I ended up buying like 3 things. It was just the sense of encouragement from other people, like boosting each other up, and not feeling at all self-conscious. And then I remember being in the car afterwards, after trying on one of the things that I'd bought, and just sitting back and thinking, that was such a wholesome experience. I've got all of these people surrounding me that are encouraging me to be authentically myself and to live my life, and that is euphoric. If you can pinpoint any little moment in your life when the dysphoria hasn't necessarily gone away, but something has come along to make you feel incredible. That can be somebody correctly pronouncing you, that can be somebody doing something like asking what your pronouns are, or asking how you identify, being a positive ally. It can be liking your reflection in the mirror, for once. It can be buying a new item of clothing that makes you feel really good. I think it's important to know about gender euphoria, and I think it's really important to give that a name and to really understand when that's happening. Really break it down and say, wow, this moment here, I felt euphoric. Because things like this, they build up and they get more frequent, and it's a sign that we're all on our way to feeling better about ourselves. Because I think that's what transition is about, you know? Everybody transitions in a completely different way. People's transitions can last a day, or they can last 30 years. It doesn't matter where you are in your transition. You will always have these moments. You will. I know you will. Where you will feel euphoric. And I think we more than deserve this. We more than deserve to have a term that is so overwhelmingly positive and just in itself is a beautiful thing. Because we struggle and we suffer and it's really hard being trans sometimes. But I think when a positive thing comes along for our community, we should seize it. We should take it for what it is and say, this is a lovely thing. I might not experience it all the time, I might have only ever experienced it once, but it is something that will happen. And it is that positive light, that little moment that you need to reflect on when you're feeling your most vulnerable and at your worst. Because if you're capable of that feeling, ever, you will be able to get back to that feeling again. And that is something to hold on to. So I would love to know all of your personal stories about feeling gender euphoria. Please leave them in the comments. And if you haven't ever experienced gender euphoria, maybe write a comment about how you'd like to feel, how you would like that moment for you to be. Just a reminder that Pink and Blue is out for pre-order on Amazon, iTunes, and Music Glue, and you can get it from the We're Not Just Cats records store in t-shirt bundles and physical copies. I would greatly appreciate it if you went and pre-ordered it now. It would mean the world to me. I have poured my entire existence into these tracks, and I would adore it if you were a part of that experience. I'm also kind of wearing pink and blue socks again today. Let's see if I... It's pink! It's blue! Yeet! Alright, thanks for watching. I love you, stay hydrated, stay positive, and have a fantastic week. Peace. Was the color I came to despise.